atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Eddie Hall, he's the strongest man in the world. We're about to see how hard he can punch, too. Eddie Hall, the Beast. And he's straight from the tune of Newcastle, UK. And, of course, he is the world's strongest man. Making his way to the ring, it is Wladimir Klitschko, one of the most recognized athletes the world over, fighting out of Ukraine. In his prime, he was unbeatable.
Just take note, look at the reach, look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 World's Strongest Man, Eddie, the Beast Hall. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steel Hammer, introducing Wladimir Klitschko.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Good counter punching. That left hook missed. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. The legend Klitschko is on the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out there and he needs to win this one.
Well, we've just taken a big breath and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That uppercut just missed. want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much for boxing. This is a fight. A perfect counter shot. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Breathe, just get it all back.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Hold that thought! And the world's strongest man is staggered. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice count. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Look at the big fella get rocked. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter shot lands. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Hold that thought! Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Do you believe this? The world's strongest great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Who are we?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
And the world's strongest man is staggered. And Eddie Hall goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last.
Terrible round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. They're both trying for a knockout. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That hook is parried away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like...
I like that.
Here we go in the 6th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight.
Oh my God, Johnny! He did not take that well at all, Klitschko. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Look at the big fella get rocked. The biggest of them all crashes to the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.